Good evening, this is Dutchman420 again. Just mixing up my newts here, and like I made in my other video, I just mixed in my regimen here of newts, and check out my pH. My pH is 5.5. Just like I said the soil was for me using the wrong shit. So now what I'm going to do is add some pH up into it and get it up to 6.5. So let's do that. Hang on a minute. Alright, so this shit's at 5.51. And what I did is I mixed it up in this container right here. I got a teaspoon of Big Bloom, or a teaspoon of Grow Big, 1 teaspoon of Tiger Bloom, a tablespoon, which is 3 teaspoons, of Big Bloom, which is this shit right here, and a teaspoon of the Cow Mag. Mine is Cow Magic from General Hydroponics. So I have all 4 of these things in the water, and it is at 5.51. So the idea is we want that shit to go up to 6.5. So I'm gonna add base solution, this shit, up with this little teeny pipette until I mix it up and I can get it up to 6.5. So hang on. Alright, so I got my meter back to 0. What you do, you just rinse it off and shake it out, and it'll drop back down to 0. And then put the lid back on always. Now we're going to take some of this shit. Shake it up first, probably. Everything, shake it up. Shake it up. This is like a gallon of water here, so. I put 4 drops in there. If it wasn't too much, man. You can always use the pH the other way, too. Mix the shit out of this water. Fuck. Rinse out your test vessel. I'm really getting in here and mixing this shit up really good, man. I want to fucking make sure that I got this pH. So I did some in my clone bucket the other night and turned it on for a couple of hours and came back, and the shit had mixed so well in it that it got the damn past 6.5. So it's getting up there, 5.6. It went up 1 point. So what I put 4 drops in there. We're going the right direction. And then something else I did that was dumb is I poured the other shit out. I poured it back into the fucking bucket and saved for nutrients. Alright, we'll add a few more drops. This pipette thing they give you kind of sucks. Maybe I don't know how to use it, you know. I put 4 more drops in there. Rinse out your cup. Make sure there's no debris left in your test vessel. Hopefully you can't see my face. I want to remain a mystery who I am. Dump too much in here, but this you can put up all the way to here. Oh, wait a minute, this thing wasn't at 0. set it to 0 always and then check it. It hasn't done anything. 5, 6, 2. We're getting there. Hang on, I'll get it up to where I got. You get the idea of how to do it. You just keep adding it up into the solution until you get it up to 6.5. Well, as you see, I got it at 5/8 so far. I've been using this to add it in. It makes it a little easier than that pipette. I'll be back. 6-1, we're getting warm. Alright, we're at 6-3. Took a while, but we got it. Anyway, I'm going to take it up to 6-8. Because remember, I've been feeding these plants with no pH up, so the soil is probably acidic, so it'd probably be a good idea to get it up to 6-8, right? Exactly. Hang on, I'll get it up to 6-8. Alright, so we're at 6.75, basically. And that is good enough for me because I was thinking I don't want it too much, but I don't want it too little either. So that's right underneath the 6.8. And that should work out just fine. So that's a big pain in the ass. Now I know about how strong the pH up is. It probably took me about 2 full. These are what, like 4 milliliters? 4 cc's. So it probably took about 8 cc's, maybe 10 cc's of fucking pH to a gallon, a little more than a gallon of water to get it up to where it's comfortable. I will normally pH it at 6.5, but for this batch of feeding, I am going to hit them with a little basier water because I've been hitting them with acidic water, or at least acidic nutrient water, when I do feed them. Now, if I fed them more, then I would fuck them up more. And I wondered why it kind of went better off when I did less was more with when I was feeding them. Now, this doesn't mean either that I'm going to go fucking hog wild with nutrients either. I'm still going to feed them twice a week like I was before, but just up my water till it gets to this level, 6.5 probably every other time now. So, now I will go feed my plants, but I wanted to show everybody what Fox Farm Nutrients, this combination of nutrients, like I said, I put a tablespoon of that in, the Big Bloom, put a teaspoon of the Grow Big, put a teaspoon of Cal Mag, and then I put a teaspoon of Big Bloom, or Tiger Bloom. They should really change the name of the Big Bloom. But, anyway, they are in their first week of 12 and 12, so it calls for 2 teaspoons of each of the Tiger Bloom and the Grow Bag, and it calls for a tablespoon of that. But I cut my nutrient shit in half. Even though my plants are tall, I am not going to burn them again. So anyway, that's all I wanted to let everybody know. So there it is. There's the music. So time to hit the road. Till next time, this is Dutchman420 saying, don't forget the pH up. Keep on growing.